Hey, this is Will from Will Make Sound, and today I'll be explaining my process from pre-production to implementation for this skateboard demo project. Initially, I experimented with Unreal 5's vehicle template to practice sound implementation on vehicle acceleration. However, I ended up switching to CodeLikeMe's skateboard tutorial project because it had some built-in systems that I could work with. Next, I created a project asset list that was a working document throughout the process. This allowed me to plan my recordings and my timeline. I used a deck and wheels donated by Pro Skate and Snowboard in Halifax, and mounted my Tascam DR05X to the bottom of the board. Then, I got to skating. I combined my recordings with sound libraries, and then edited and rendered out of Reaper. Then I imported the assets into Wwise. My main priority for this project was to create a dynamic system for the skateboard sounds. Here's how I did this using Unreal blueprinting. On event tick, a custom event is called and a line trace is created below the player. The line trace hits the physical material of the actor below it and sets the switches in Wwise. These are only set when the surface type changes. The custom event I mentioned uses bools to set the cruising and not cruising states in Wwise. This ensures that the looping board roll event only plays when the character is grounded and on the board. States are only updated when they change. I created an RTPC in Wwise that is set using the speed value found in the third-person character movement blueprint. This value is stored as a variable and saved for use later. In Wwise, I used a blend container using the fast, medium, and slow recordings. The RTPC affects volume, pitch, and a low-pass filter. I use an animation notify to post the pushing event. On each push, I add some value to the board speed variable. This affects the RTPC, and using some interpolation time gives the effect of acceleration each push. A trace is shot from each wheel of the board to determine whether it is touching the ground. Using some simple math, we can determine whether the character is grounded or in the air. When these values change, either the jump or land events are posted. I used a simple spatial audio volume for the entire map that uses an auxiliary reverb send in Wwise and auto posts the ambience event. I also created a custom widget blueprint that I can toggle in the editor to use as a Wwise debugger tool. Thank you for your attention, and I look forward to hearing from you.